everybody, it's Linda G, and today I'm here with your favorite psychic, Violetta.
Why is I have something? Got it. Okay. Ah,
Are you
because
okay?
I have the screen on my face.
I love
Hello,
that your top. I love that color on you. That's
thank you.
very pretty. That's
It's a
very
dress.
pretty. What
We
is that
have
necklace? It's very unusual.
this one I created myself. It was for the hair lock, and then I put it on different pendant on the back of the pendant. I like this one better than
So
the
you
original.
still have your little shop, right, in Canada?
I have antique shop, yes.
Do
With
you
my
sell
husband.
things like that? Do you make things and you sell them?
Not anymore. I don't have time. I don't have time to paint. You know that I was painting all of them.
Yeah.
But it's a history, like paragraph in my life, and I enjoy it. And now I have to do something else.
Right. Well,
This
we
is
thank
the
you guys for
baby
your...
that I'm pampering right now.
Yeah. Well, we thank you guys for your questions.
Oh,
And
you have some questions?
do you want to go first or?
Okay, you can ask me a question.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
And hello, viewers who knows me and who don't know me. I'm Psychic Violetta, and I have YouTube channel for nearly 7 years, 6.5.
And I'm going to put her, you do readings, correct?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to put her information on the bottom of this so you guys can, and her link to her YouTube channel. Please subscribe.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Oh, sure.
And I can't tell you to get subscribers because you have a lot.
I can't believe how fast it went up.
Well, the last month it was going fast for me, 1,000 in 1 month, but before it was. So I don't know what they are doing.
Oh, I remember the time they were really blocking you for some reason.
Yeah, and yesterday I was stopped 2 times with the live stream. So.
Whoa. Okay, so here we go. There was a horrendous scandal in the UK currently where hundreds of owners of post office sub-branches were charged with theft. Some jailed, others suicides, some made to pay back when anomalies were found in accounts. It was found after many years to be a computer software coding error. A 300-year-old law allows the post office to bypass police and directly charge and convict these people, ruining many lives. Will there be consequences for the government ministers, and will owners get justice? I've never even heard of that.
I've heard that. That's the reason I will have to rely on my vision. What will I see? And then I have to understand what the picture means for me. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I see a symbol of a man from high society. You know, they had those lodges that they would go for smoking cigars and reading newspapers. So I bet this was digested in clubs like that.
Right.
I don't see any problem for them in the future. They will get away with the crime.
Oh my goodness.
Because when you see that big
up,
boys
yeah.
club, upper club, boys club, then you don't really think that they can be charged on anything.
Wow.
They will think, oh, we can't do this anymore. We can face problems, but the surprise and the sun will be shining on them.
Okay.
So it's not that they will be, I don't see them being punished. They see, okay, what can you do to me? Nothing.
Yeah, but will they change the rules or at least get rid
that
of...
will be more observed. Yes,
Okay.
they will have to, because it came to the surface, but would they
But there's
be
no repercussions on their end? I
don't think so. I'm sorry, guys. I have to say what comes to my mind, and
that's what you see.
yeah,
Okay.
and It is the club that women were never allowed to go. It was just for rich, very powerful guys club.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
England. I was living there for 4 years, four
There
and a
you go.
half, in the 70s when I was young.
And in the 70s, even in the United States, women didn't have very many rights.
No, but then it was Mrs. Thatcher that got the power. So
She kind of changed
powerful
things.
ladies, yeah, it was a big step forward.
Okay. Okay, so what do you want
Now
to
I
ask?
have to ask you a question. I have a question.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Why we never heard who built the gallows to hang Mike Pence? Did you ever heard who did that?
And I think they got it on film who did it.
They have everything. It was not one moment. They were prepared, and that will prove that they were preparing for a long time. That
Yeah,
was
well,
not.
the other thing I just posted on my community channel, which I thought was hysterical. They say when they told you this wasn't a planned event and everybody's wearing t-shirts that say
Yeah.
all the stuff. So no, what do you mean it wasn't planned? It was planned.
It was planned. So we will ever hear who did that.
I think we will. Let me just throw 3 cards.
Hard question for hard question, girl.
They will. At the end of the day, they will. But look what happens in the meantime. They're back and forth as far, like they're more focusing on the ones they have now. There's a lot more people getting in trouble. A lot more people. And then don't forget, once they get that January 6th in New York done and Washington done, that's when Jack Smith comes in and gets the whole lot of them.
So you think that people from the Congress, Republicans who were
Yes,
involved?
and I just got a flash, a psychic flash. I got a flash that there's a congressman, might be Gomer or one of those, or anyway, that's standing with the people that were building the thing that was so he was not only part of it, he was there telling them where to build it and how to do it. So that's why they're not bringing it up, because they have to take that congressman down too. That's what I got.
Okay, now you shoot me.
Okay, I want to know, based on today, I don't know if you got to watch it or anything. He went to court. Trump said he has immunity and they're supposed to, what would their decision be?
3 cards.
1.
1 second, because I have to put them down.
Okay.
Okay.
1.
Yes, thank you.
2. 3.
Can you repeat again? Sorry.
The court.
Okay, the court. Yeah. And it's big preparations like for the wedding. I don't know why I saw the wedding and it distracted me. So it is a lot of preparations. The wedding day will come. Eventually, everything will be perfect, like every wedding usually is going through. So they will be ready for this, and I don't think he will get away.
I know he won't get away. I can feel it.
No.
And Jack Smith was there.
It's a big preparation for Jack Smith. He is so perfect, like, you know, any bride who wants to have the big wedding and getting ready. And oh, you've been there a few times.
Just one time. I only had one big wedding.
I said, we had one big wedding, and I said, no more. It will kill me.
Oh my God, girlfriend, I had the worst headache.
Ugh.
And you don't get to have fun at your own wedding.
No, I damaged 3 pairs of shoes, high heels. I came home and I told my husband, no, the marriage is not consumed. I'm too tired, honey. He woke me 1 hour later. Sorry, I always have to.
Oh, that is hysterical.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat that.
I can imagine. Was your mom in the middle of it, by the way, may I ask?
My mom was not, my mother-in-law, they gave us the freedom to do whatever we were doing.
Okay, so you didn't have that stress of your mother telling you what to do.
Gosh, I was telling always my mom what to do. I was 12 when I took over. No, not my mom. She was telling, I know you are adult. I know that you would do the best. No, my mother was never like other mothers.
Right.
She
That's so
didn't
great.
she didn't have any chances to have a word. My grandfather said, you are improving the race when he saw my husband, and that's it. No complaints on any way. The world is watching, the stardom, but there will be some imperfection, well, fun even. Something that will be how many mistakes that Trump did. They will look like they were stupid even asking for it.
I know. Well, I know this court's going to say, no, you don't get immunity. And I know he'll take it to Supreme Court. And I'm just sort of curious if this, can I look real quick? Can that be my question?
Okay, yeah.
I want to know if the Supreme Court tosses it back and says, don't bother us with this.
I told Cheryl that that's a big possibility.
Because
told
I was
Cheryl
feeling
that.
almost like we don't, because they know they'll have to vote that he gets no immunity. So it's just easier for them to, like they did with all his bull about the election being rigged.
Yeah.
He took it to the Supreme Court how many times and they just refused to listen to it.
And today that the judge told him, the lawyer, so you think he can, Biden can shoot, no, the president can shoot someone and be free? So it is.
Oh yeah, they were like, he has total immunity. It's
So
so
this is-
stupid. That makes total sense what you said. Because it's so ridiculous. It even feels like the Supreme Court, except for Thomas. They're saying, you know what? Yeah, we don't even want to touch this because it's a nothing burger. So the Supreme Court, I don't think they'll take it under consideration. They give the thing more strength. More strength will come. The decision has been made, and let's proceed.
And you
I
have
think he
what I
might
think.
be found guilty before the voting happens. And let me tell you something else, girlfriend. He is going to get hit hard by the New York Letitia James. That's going to really get him home.
317 million. It's not a pocket money for him anymore.
I love it.
I know you wanted to get away from the question, but I will give you anyhow, honey.
Okay.
Do you see U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin losing his position? And what is he suffering from? Why didn't inform anyone in White House? Like it's
and I do feel Biden forgiving him because he got a cancer diagnosis.
Also, he was cancer
Austin
diagnosed.
has cancer. So let me look real quick.
Why wouldn't he inform that he has that?
And you know, somebody, a 4-star general was on MSNBC and he said, you know, it's kind of stupid that they didn't tell. Maybe he was still shook up about it. I don't know.
Well, I thought that he has sepsis.
I see him stepping down, actually, but not right now. But he has a cancer diagnosis and he gave them permission to announce it to the public. Hold on. What's going to happen? Tell me what's going to happen. Here we go. Yeah, he's sitting with bad news. He really likes his job. He really is enjoying this job.
Well, he is a very good person and very private.
Yeah, and I think Biden really likes him, but look, he's really going to go. He might actually beat this cancer, but he's going to go through a tough time. There's another man standing next to him. He's on the precipice. He might have to step down because he's dealing with too much.
Well, and I was asked by Cheryl yesterday, and they cut me off after a while. And I thought that he might have, because he went to the hospital on Christmas Eve, on the 23rd or 24th or 25th, Christmas time. And then he was called back because he got fever. So I thought, oh, maybe he got sepsis. That was my kind of
I
feeling.
mean, he could
didn't
have an
knew-
infection, but
I didn't knew that he was before. I just knew that he came, but that was my impression, that there was
I
something
see him
like,
really fighting whatever he has, and he may be quite successful, but it feels like it's a lot of, he might need to take a lot of time off. He
okay.
discussed it with Biden, I feel.
Well, I think
You know,
Biden
he's one
doesn't.
of those stuffs. It's one of those types of guys like my dad, you know, my dad ripped his arm open in a motorcycle enduro race and still took all of us, including my mom, home before he drove himself to the hospital. That's how men can be.
Well, my husband broke his nose once, fell down because the cords were laying down on the ground. And it took me 2 hours to convince him that he has to go to see emergency.
Was he swelling up?
Well, he put the nose back. It was broken and it was looking like that, and he put the nose back. And I was arguing with him for 2 hours until I make him to go to emergency. I know those guys. Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Did he have to have surgery to fix
They
it?
said that they don't have to because he put this perfectly. And I can see him staying in the mirror and putting this back.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he is that kind of tough guy, tough cookie. And I'm stuck with him for 43 and a half years. Nearly 44.
So how do you feel about the Boeing aircraft door that flew off? Is this really going to affect the airlines, or will they find
I said that there will be some plane crashes on my predictions for 2024.
I've been seeing plane
Ooh,
crashes for a while. Yeah. Okay, you ready?
yeah, I didn't.
1,
Yes.
2, 3. And may I say something? Thank God
Yes.
that door blew open in a safe, because nobody got killed.
No.
Thank God, because of that door flying open, they turned around and inspected and then found all kinds of problems.
Yeah. You remember when we were young, the guys will whistle on us no matter what, when we were passing by. There will be whistleblowers all the time about things now.
Ooh.
They will be saying, pay attention. You have 3 times warning before, I think. And they didn't pay attention to that.
Oh, so this was something that they were just poo-pooing.
Well, we don't know yet if that was checked or not, but now they will be go and do it. Kind of.
Wow.
Surprises will come faster, and for security reasons, there will be a lot of struggle. People will be expecting to be safe, and that's what they have to do. So eventually that will bring the better outcome.
You know, this reminds me, I don't know if you remember this, where something happened with Boeing and they had a crash. And
they were for a long time.
I know, but but what it was, I came on my show and I said it was a pilot error, not a software error. And you know that a woman that worked for Boeing for 36 years, she wrote me and said, "You're not a very good psychic, Missy. I worked for Boeing for 36 years and I will tell you it was a software issue." And then they announced that, no, it was a pilot error.
All right.
Okay, now you ready for me?
Yes.
Oh, wait, did you throw on the door?
Oh, that's what I said, that they will be whistling. Oh, so now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Do you see a Middle East conflict expanding in near future? And how big? If you are seeing that.
I know Iran and Russia is just they're biting at the bit, trying it. They want to create some sort of incident. But the US Navy is blowing their drones and some of their jets out of the water. They're still back and forth. Some people are predicting some sort of, there's conflicts, but there's no war right now. There's conflicts and I see.
Near future. I ask near future. if there will
Oh,
be
in the near future, well, there's agreements being made. And I see even money being exchanged. I don't know if other countries are paying for peace. And I don't think Putin has a year to go. I think when Putin goes down, a lot of stuff is going to change.
I
Where,
wish you were.
but
you-
the incident between the Palestine thing is really ugly. It's really bad. And so there's a lot of this Netanyahu's going to go, girlfriend.
He is on his last legs,
He
actually.
broke rules of engagement. I know Hamas could care less, and they really would
You are
care.
answering the next question, actually. Is he going to go? So that's,
He's
but
going to go.
in my prediction, I saw Putin winning. So hopefully you are
Oh,
correct.
winning as president in March? Well, he may win because he doesn't lose. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if he did lose, he'll say he won. But
Okay.
I'm seeing him. Do you know his other house just got, somebody set it on fire?
Well,
They're
that's
out
good.
there. I'm
He
telling
has so many of them.
you,
And I
his house
said that
just got set on fire.
a while ago, I said that he is like those training planes, because there was no wall, but it is a plane and two beautiful seats, leather white seat, and then there is two empty and there is no wall on the plane.
Okay.
So he might be eventually losing the security of the plane.
Right.
And
but
he has to fly sometimes to different countries.
And one of the big, it'd be like Rachel Maddow on MSNBC. Some woman who was in Russian news on television, bigwig, her and her husband were found poisoned to death in their beds just recently.
And the journalist who said something against Putin was found on the street, face down. And the top journalist, she was a writer in some newspaper. She was the top newspaper CEO. She died as well.
Yeah,
her husband found her.
he kills them.
He's killing so much.
It's going to catch up with him. So my question to you is, Jim Jordan, will he ever get dinged for not showing up for that subpoena he got?
It's so cynical when he's saying that Hunter Biden didn't obey the rules of the Congress, and how dare he did that. Okay, 3 cards for
1, 2, 3.
Okay. We have saying in Poland that your pocket knife is opening by itself because you are so annoyed, so angry. That actually eventually will happen. They can't neglect this.
No.
DOJ has to actually start squeezing them. If you want me to go after Biden, give me Jordan as well.
Yeah, well, the other thing is Jack Smith. Oh, yeah.
For security of the country. It will come out healing. So maybe they both will be kind of out of the hook if.
But Jack Smith, he plans on, as soon as he gets a guilty on Trump on the January 6th, that's when he hits all those other people. Jim Jordan.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The wedding is in progress. Planning for the wedding is in progress. So now I'm asking you, or you?
Now you ask me a question.
Okay. Now are you okay? How odd is about the art that Trump is promoting, that he was sent by God to affect the election? How that will affect the election? That he is saying, claiming
nothing burger. He's actually kind of making an ass out of himself. Nothing burger. So he gets what he this death card could even, I don't think he's going to win as president. I don't know if he's even going to be on the ballot. I'll be honest with you.
That
It
would be
never looks good. It never looks good. And you know, Andre, everything Andre has told me has come true. And he used to say back 2 years ago, he'd say, you know, Trump gets away with everything right now, but wait till the end of 24 or 23. You're going to start seeing things happening. And then it gets real bad in the middle of 24. So
it is happening. It's happening like, and I think that will backfire at him because the people who are educated, they will no go for that. He's sent by God.
no. And the thing is, he's cursing himself by doing that because that's not cool. But those Christian, you know, evangelists, they believe that stuff.
Yes, but that's not all of them. I don't think that's possible that all people are so narrow-minded like horses and going just one direction and thinking, oh, we have to follow the leader. No, they have to start thinking.
Right. And you know, even that guy that had that big place and there was a terrible flood and he didn't let anybody come inside his huge church for comfort. He's some evangelist and he drives one of the nicest cars around, a multi-million-dollar car. These guys, they just greedy. They just want more and more and more.
And Trump is asking for more money. Send me money because I'm losing.
Well, that's why he's digging all these things. When they start accusing him and setting him up, he's like, yeah, send me money.
I like when Biden called him loser. And he should say actually the biggest loser.
Yeah. Okay, where you want to go? Well, whose turn is it now?
I can ask. And can you please check what do you see for in the future for Elise Stefanik? That's one of my viewers wrote that one. Is she continue to remain in her role for 2024?
I get this. She's like a flip, like a fish up out of the water, just going back and forth. And she believes her lies. She wants to be in the Trump administration, but the thing is, boy, is she going to be shocked when there's no Trump administration. And you know, they're only down to 2 congressmen that can vote. If they get 2, they have to have at least, they only have only 2 over the Democrats.
Out kind of.
So let me look at Elise.
What is the name of the card that you had before the biker motorcycle?
You mean this one, the Awakened Tarot?
Awakened Tarot. Okay.
And then I have another one, the Spirit Tarot, that I use a lot. The Spirit Tarot. They're on Amazon. Okay, so
I have that.
She will be negotiating deals, girl, behind closed doors. And there is the justice, the judge in front of her. She's going to be in trouble. She's going to try to reach out to people that helped her before, but it feels like I feel she's in trouble. That's what I'm getting. It's not going to be, you know, remember years ago when I first started doing YouTube, I think you might have said this too. And it's funny because just like that Pepe Le Pew with the NRA, I always saw him going in. I always saw the NRA in trouble. It took years to happen, but it happened. And
I think he was in court yesterday, wasn't he in court? Yes.
Yeah. But the other thing is that he just stepped down from the NRA because he's in huge trouble. But the other thing is that I always saw the Republicans jumping off the ship like rats. And I said, Trump is going to get so bad and in such trouble that everybody's like, I don't know him. Do you see what I'm saying? That hasn't happened yet, but it will happen.
I said that the big fish will be smelly hanging from the ceiling in the Congress and no one will come closer.
No.
That was
okay. It almost happened with the sedition. That almost happened.
But we have to wait a little bit more. We have to have entertainment for the year. My husband is saying the life is going to be bored without Trump.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you've gotten a lot of questions, but I sure have gotten so many, and I don't know what to think of it. Those aliens in Texas, they're saying they're big, tall, 9-foot aliens. The police showed up and were shooting. There was gunshot. Just ask yes or no. Is that alien in Texas for real?
Because,
1,
and no one shot him?
2, 3.
Can you tell me if he was shot, that
No,
alien?
no, there was several of them, and there was all kinds of shooting, and you can see somebody took a picture from above, and there was tons of police officers, but they said it was kids acting up.
Well, I think it was some halogenic program that they were experiencing. You know, they can make the three-dimensional figures moving.
So was this a fraud? Like it did happen, or
It was creative hallucination kind of created by IA.
Okay. Okay.
No one was shot.
No one was shot.
No. So I think that that's like three-dimensional. I remember many in the 80s when, you know, the three-dimensional films were popular to find that was extremely interesting. And then they were making in the crystal balls the three-dimensional figures. I have that dancing lady in the
Yes.
square box. Yeah. Rainbow of a family. Someone created who was connected to that police station. It was safe. And eventually we will learn, it will be on the papers, they will explain it.
Okay. Because people are freaked out about it.
Yes, but you know, I think it was something like that, created by imagination, like Fata Morgana. You can see the big city from the distance because it is illusion. So
Okay.
this is the same thing, kind of.
Okay. Now ask
Okay.
me a question.
Yeah, I'm shooting you. Will Russia attack Poland, Finland, and other countries?
I hear no, but let me double check. We'd love to do it, but no.
But because they already went in Polish territory with some missiles.
Yeah, but I got to go with what I hear. I heard no.
Okay.
And that would begin a world war.
Oh yeah, World War III.
They would love to do that. They would love to do that. And look at this. They're it's almost like China does with their ships sitting near Taiwan and stuff. Everybody's acting like big daddy. But it won't happen. This is communication and peace. And I don't think Putin's going to be around long enough to
Well,
continue with this stuff if
I
he's not
I
our
want
big guy.
that message to hear over and over. Okay. So
So,
now you ask
I'm
me.
going
I
to
have
ask you,
Mhm.
Iowa, they vote tomorrow. Is there any surprises, or is Trump going to win hands down? Putin, Trump, same thing. 1, 2, 3.
symbol of juggling. You know, the infinity, the number 2
Yeah.
card. So some juggling. They will be postponing the decision, the trust issues. Yes, Trump will be the leader.
Okay. Okay.
But they will be probably about second place. They will be fighting who is better, Haley or DeSantis.
I don't see DeSantis doing anything.
No, and I said that he will be like a chicken. He was like peacock, and then he will be like a chicken without feathers, ready to eat.
Okay, ask me a question.
This one is good. Saudi's Golf LIF tournament are moving away from Trump golf clubs for 2024. They were planning to be on his, and he was talking that in April they are coming to his golf club. They said, no, not this year. We are not planning to see his be on his golf. Why?
Oh, because he's got a bad, listen, he gives a bad taste to everybody. And let me tell you something else, Scotland is getting rid of him.
Oh, they
Scotland's taking
never
over
want-
their golf course.
So there was some problems with money, how he bought it, where he got the money from, and so on.
Yeah, they're washing their hands of him. So let me just double check. Yeah, and it's about money. It's about where he would get the money. And he was using that to try to get more money, but not using it for the golf thing. Ooh, shame on him.
Say, okay, you ask me. I have one, really two good ones.
Okay, well, let me ask this last one and then you hit me up with the two good ones. Will the
Okay.
GOP find anything to impeach Biden on? 1, 2, 3.
Well, the vision that I have is really funny, and sorry for entertainment only. If they would have to blame Trump, that the diaper that was lost on the floor, it's not Trump's, it's Biden's, they will do it. So they will
Yeah.
find any S on Biden no matter what. They are that desperate.
So they
will
will come up with something, but will it go forward or no?
It will go forward. They
But
just
I don't
want,
see the Senate voting to impeach him.
okay, the judgment will come, crying of a broken relationship. They would like to paralyze him, that he can do too much. That's what it is. And it will be fake. That wouldn't be his piece of perfume created by Trump. It will be something else, but they are so desperate.
Right. Okay, ask me a question.
Okay. Thus, Trump has the original missing 10-inch binder
Oh,
full of intelligence of his connection to Russia. And it was multiplied copies done in the last days of the office when Trump was
and
in the
Meadows
office.
had it, yeah.
No, but apparently there was more than one. There was few.
More than one copy.
Okay. So he has
So
that.
we're going to find out a lot more about this, and it's a shock. Trump doesn't have the original binder. It feels like it's in somebody else's hands. And we will do a search and rescue, but you know what? He has already done so much damage and caused death of people and intel out on the field that he is just ruined.
Can you keep the card, the middle card, the red one?
This one?
Yeah. When from the distance I'm looking at this, it looks like Russia, map of Russia.
Oh, I'm sure Russia. Putin even bragged to everybody, I've got everything on the United States. Trump gave me everything.
Yeah, that's what I feel, that he gave some to, and so many probably informators, spies were killed because of that. We don't know anything
And
about
then
that.
it doesn't do any good to get it back because everything needs to be rewritten and re-challenged because everything he did, he gave away all our secrets. So we have to start from one.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next question? And then
okay.
the last one. You said you had two
What,
good.
What do you see for China, Thailand in the near future? Because
now listen, I heard as clear as day, even today, China will not, they'd love to take over Taiwan, but for some reason they won't. But let me double check. Again, they do that, then they cause a war.
Mm-hmm.
Because the United States will back Taiwan. Yes, yeah, see, they're sitting and dreaming of, they would love to take over, but the sun is shining on it. It's like there's a spotlight on Taiwan and they're being protected. There's some stress and tension, but I'm even seeing by next October, things are going smoothly and China sort of keep it. I don't see that guy that's the head of China right now necessarily being head of it and within 2 years' time. I see him maybe he gets sick or something, but he's gone.
Good. Why? I want to hear that because I'm so afraid that they are sitting on the edge of the table, the chair. Eager
Well,
to,
the thing is too, we're talking about nukes now. We're not talking about fisticuffs or clubs. And you start a war with, especially the United States, like North Korea. Remember they threatened they were going to bomb us? What an idiot, because yeah, go ahead. But once he shoots, his whole
Yes.
country's gone.
I was just touching that subject on, I think, Saturday video.
And that's the one good thing Trump did. Remember, he said, okay, Rocket Boy or man or whatever.
Rocket Man, yeah.
Yeah, he said, come on, bring it on. We'll blow you out of the water. And then all of a sudden, but see, that's because the North Korea guy's a bully. Putin's a bully too, but he's not as afraid as North Korea. And Putin is using a lot of North Korea stuff. But they start doing some sort of, what they're going to try to do is hit us with main things like, I know the FBI and the CIA are working overtime with our utility type of things, with our electric, with our banking. That's the way they want to try to hit us. It
That's
won't
really-
actually be a bomb. It'll be hitting us.
Daniel J. Finaldi.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got this
Sorry.
new phone and I don't know how to put it on silent. You guys, it's that i15. I don't know how to put it on silent. It used to be you could just clip this thing here, but no more. So there's got to be a way to put it on silent. I have
Okay, with mine, I have to swipe like the screen down.
Yeah.
Well,
down.
1 second, I have to first to open my phone and then okay, and then I'm pushing with my finger the screen. I still have your and
Oh,
then
you're
it
calling
is,
me. You're calling
and
me.
then you have that you know, that little thing, but you have to push with your finger down.
Okay, I'll play with
And
it.
then
Thank
a
you.
green microphone, and that way it's when it's crossed, then you can't hear it. And when I took off right now, but I had on the silent all the
Okay.
time.
Thank
Hopefully,
you.
I would. Yeah,
I
we are
just got
learning.
this phone. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
And I need
That's
to find airplane mode. Oh, that'll be fine. Airplane mode. I know how to find
okay.
it.
Go to
To settings, and then I see it.
settings
I see
and
it.
go on the yeah.
All
Oh
right,
gosh,
my friend. Well, thank
I'm
you.
learning. I'm learning so many things.
So, let's hook up again. I'll be on your show this next time.
Thank you so much. We have to discuss the hours because
Okay.
it's time we have.
Boy, I forgot I had those 2 readings this morning, and then I didn't get up early enough, so. Tell Cheryl I said hi.
Okay, be careful because I can send you that EI guy to scare you.
Oh God, no, please.
Take care of yourself. Thank you so
Oh,
much
you
for
too,
letting
dear.
me to be on your channel. I had so
Oh.
much fun.
And
And
I'll put how to reach her, and you do readings.
I do readings. Yes, I have website psychicvioletta.com, and you can book yourself by yourself appointments. Make sure that you are aware that time. I'm Alberta, Canada, Mountain Time.
Okay.
So I'm always, when I'm checking someone else's time, I'm usually writing California. You have 2 time zones, I think.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Do we?
okay. I
I've
might
never
be.
heard that, but could be.
Yeah, well, in Alberta we have 2 time zones, but I
Well,
never heard
Canada's
about
huge.
huge. We have mountain time, so please check for that.
They just said that the worst fires ever were the ones that just happened in Canada.
It was horrific.
It was,
And you don't have a good luck with fires.
oh,
You had-
but apparently ours wasn't as the worst. Yours was the worst in Canada.
But, you know, for us, it was empty territory. For you, it was the
It was
city.
home. Yeah.
Yeah. So many homes, and that was exclusive homes. So you never know what is the damage that was created. But then fires, eventually the trees will grow back.
It'll all grow back. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
Thank you. See you
You
next
take care.
time. And I will invite you for the reading. Thank you.
Okay, honey. Bye.
Bye.